Hey yo, I seen this TikTok about Murray Turner. That thing shocked the daylights out of me. Ah, and then white people want us to forget Black history, want us to forget all the lynchings, all the stuff that they did. So I'm like um, Googling. So I Googled it and I'm researching it, and it's shocking. It's really horrible what what they did. I'm reading parts of it. It say okay, I was let's say history of racial injustice. I Googled Turner, Mary Turner pregnant lynched in Georgia for for criticizing husband's lynching. Oh man, it's just we talk about Emmett Till being killed and lynched and not getting justice. Oh, y'all, go to that Google Google that and research her, Mary Turner. They That's horrific what they did to her. I'm reading it. Said the mob bound her feet, hanged her from a tree, from her head facing down, threw gasoline on her, and burned the clothes off her body. Mrs. Turner was still alive when the mob took a large butcher's knife to her abdomen, cutting the unborn baby from her body. When the baby fell from Mary Turner, a member of the mob crushed the crying baby's head with his foot. The mob then riddled Mrs. Turner's body with hundreds of bullets, killing her. Mary Turner's husband, Hayes Turner, had been lynched the day before. Hayes Turner was accused of being and being in being in uh 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 being in uh uh being in accomplice in the killing of a notorious white farmer. Chances are they lied. Hampton Smith, who was well known for his abuse of black farm workers. Mr. Smith would bail black people accused of petty crimes out of jail and then require them to work off the fine at his farm. So he had a good heart. Her husband had a good heart. Sidney Johnson, a black man working to pay a legal fee for rolling dice, confessed to killing Mr. Smith during a quarrel about being overworked. Police officers killed Mr. Johnson in a shootout. When news reached the white community, Mr. Turner and other black farm workers who had previously been abused by Mr. Smith were targeted and accused of conspiracy. Many black people during this time were lynched based on mere accusations of murder against white people. The same was true here, as at least 7 confirmed black individuals were lynched by the white mob in response to Hampton Smith's death, inflicting community-wide racial terror violence. Mrs. Turner was grieving and spoke out against her husband's death, promising to take legal action. Enraged by this, the white mob made an example of Mrs. Turner, despite having no reason to fear actual legal repercussions from her promise, as black people at the time were not afforded judicial process. The white mob lynched Mary Turner and her unborn child to maintain white supremacy, silence her, and communicate to the black community that no dissent from the racial order would be tolerated. No member of the mob was ever held accountable for the lynching of Mary Turner and and her unborn baby. Don't that sound like Emmett Till? Don't that sound don't that sound like Emmett Till? Ooh. The grotesque slaughter of a black woman 8 months pregnant reveals a great deal about the way in which black women were dehumanized with impunity. EJI has documented 594 racial terror lynchings between 1877 and 1950 in the state of Georgia. Brooks County had the third highest number of documented racial terror lynchings. Child. Ugh. Okay, so that's a Black History Month uh, martyr. She became a martyr, you know. Oh my God, y'all! I never knew that about that. They don't teach that in schools, you know. They ain't teach about Lena Baker either, and you know they ain't teach about that either. I got that movie, Lena Baker story, y'all. Oh my God. Oh Jesus, 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 y'all. I got the Lena Baker story. This is a good movie. Yeah, with to 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 Sheena Arnold from Martin. Pam played Lena Baker. Yeah, watch this movie, y'all. It's a good Black History. They did her dirty too. Did Lena Baker dirty? You know, lynching. That's a lynching too. This right here, based on a true story. Okay.